Hey there, and welcome. Today, we are diving into a super important skill for any market research executive apprentice, and that is Skill S9, choosing and using the right research design. If you get this right, you're going to deliver insights that make a huge difference. But if you get it wrong, well, you could waste a lot of time and money. So today, we're going to make sure you are totally set up for success.
So let's jump right in and meet Jody. She's a level 4 apprentice over at Ivis Stores, and she's just been handed a project that is really going to put her research design skills to the test. Her manager, Riedel, just dropped this massive project on her. A brand new loyalty app is on the horizon, and they need to figure out what customers actually want. Oh, and the deadline? This Friday. No pressure at all, right? Jody's feeling that classic mix of excitement and that sinking feeling of, oh wow, where do I even start?
Riddle's request really boils down to this one huge question for Jody. And it's a question every single apprentice faces. She knows she needs a plan, sure, but what's the difference between just a list of tasks and a truly solid research design? To figure this out, she does the smart thing. She goes to her mentor, Adam.
So, Jody gets some time with her mentor, Adam, to really decode what research design means in the real world. This is where we go from textbook theory to a tool you can actually use every day.
So, Adam kicks things off with the official definition, straight from the apprenticeship standard. But he explains that Skill S9 isn't about knowing every single method under the sun. Nope, it's about being a great decision maker. It's about being able to choose the right approach for the problem you're trying to solve, and then being able to justify why you chose it. It's not about memorization, it's about becoming a strategic problem solver.
And he really emphasizes why this is so critical. Think of it like this. A good research design is the foundation of your entire project. Get it right, and you build something strong that delivers clear, useful insights for Ivis stores. Get it wrong, and the whole thing can come crashing down, leaving you with data that's confusing or even worse, leads the business in the completely wrong direction.
Adam then breaks it all down for Jody with one simple, powerful question. Are we trying to figure out why people might want this app, or do we need to measure how many people would actually use it? See the difference? That why question takes you down the qualitative path. Think in-depth interviews, focus groups, all about exploring feelings and motivations. The how many question? That's quantitative. That's where you use surveys and data analysis to measure things at scale. And for her project, Jody might actually need a bit of both.
Okay, theory is good, but Jody needs a game plan, right? She needs a process she can actually follow. So Adam lays out this brilliant 6-step blueprint she can use for the loyalty app and honestly for any project she works on in the future.
And here it is. This is the path to mastering Skill S9. You start by knowing your options. Then you directly connect your goals to the design you choose. And this is so important. You have to think about the practical stuff like budget and time. But this isn't just a one-and-done checklist. Look at that last step, review and reflect. What you learned from this project feeds right back into your knowledge for the next one. It's a continuous loop of getting better and better.
Okay, so armed with Adam's blueprint, Jody's feeling way more confident. She can build a solid plan, but doing the work is only half the story for an apprentice, especially one from Kent Business College. How does she actually prove she's mastered the skill for her assessment? For that piece of the puzzle, she needs to talk to her coach, Olivia.
All right, let's bring in Olivia. And listen up, because this part is absolutely essential. It's all about turning the great work you're doing into the kind of solid, tangible evidence you need to ace your endpoint assessment, your EPA.
Olivia shows Jody this table and explains that assessors don't just want to see the finished product. When you're uploading your evidence to a platform like Aptem, they want to see the thinking behind your choices. They're looking for your notes, your justifications, maybe even emails where you discuss different options. It's all about showing your work and proving you didn't just guess.
Then, to make it super real, Olivia hits her with a typical EPA question. This isn't just a random hypothetical. This is the exact kind of question she's going to face. It's designed to test not just what she did, but to make sure she can explain why she did it. So what's the secret? Don't just wing it. Olivia gives her this amazing 5-part structure for the perfect answer. 1. Start with a goal. 2. Name your design. 3. Justify your choice. 4. Get specific about your techniques. And 5. This is the pro move, acknowledge the limitations. Being honest about what your design can't do shows a much deeper level of understanding. It shows true confidence.
And just look at the change. After talking to her mentor and her coach, Jody isn't overwhelmed anymore. She has a clear plan of attack. She knows her very first step is to go back to Riddle and clarify. Do we need exploratory research to understand the why, or descriptive research to measure the how many?
She's got the right questions, the right process, and the right plan to prove it. She's got this.
So what's the big takeaway from Jody's story? Well, mastering skill S9 isn't magic. It's about having a solid, repeatable process. If you understand the theory, follow a clear blueprint like Adam's, and know how to evidence your decisions like Olivia showed, then any apprentice can totally build and prove this crucial skill.
So we'll leave you with a question to think about. The next time a new research brief lands on your desk, what's going to be your very first design question? Will you start with the why, or will you start with the how many? Your answer is going to shape everything that comes next. Thanks for tuning in.